Today is Bharat Financial. Ashish Damani, the CFO of the company, is with us. Ashish, good morning. Your guidance has been lowered by 23%. The market, of course, priced that in already. But details on disbursement for Q4 and PAT for FY17?
Clearly post the, the event on November 8th, we have seen a slowdown in our disbursement primarily on account of limited ability to, draw amounts from the bank and to, ensure that we continue to go and achieve the numbers in terms of disbursement. What we have done is we have started looking at cashless as a possibility. And this is going to be a bigger change in our approach, because we were predominantly, or you can say we were into cash disbursements in the past, and it would take time for us to set this up. So our Q4 numbers in terms of disbursement will more or less we will be able to keep it flat in terms of portfolio outstanding, and that would have a bearing on our profitability as well. We would not like to give a number as of now, because we still see a bit of an evolving situation in parts of UP and Maharashtra. We will wait and come back with the number.
Okay, well, what amount has been unrecognized due to RBI's dispensation in Q3?
There would have been no impact on our provisioning whether or not we would have taken dispensation. We've detailed this in our presentation. The overall impact would have been 30 lakhs if, let's say, we would have not taken the dispensation. The dispensation is more from a perspective that situation is evolving. You're seeing, things getting better. So we don't want to unnecessarily, run into a decision. We will keep monitoring the situation, and as and when it is required, we will, start providing for.
Okay. Ashish, the collection efficiency is at 93.9%. By when can you get back to 99.8%?
The right way to look at it is, at a geographical basis, so there are a lot of states where we would have come back to, the normalcy. It is more about the states which have got affected with the external intervention. And these states are where we will have to take time. We have elections lined up in UP, local elections lined up in Maharashtra. Post that, we see, things to start stabilizing. Also, the situation of cash has been improving, so that also plays a role in this. As more and more liquidity is available, I think we will start seeing numbers get better.
Okay, the net interest margins, despite demonetization, declined only 50 basis points quarter on quarter. Expected decline in the cost of funds as banks have cut their rates. How much have your cost of funds gone down?
Yes, we will see. This has to be reviewed over a slightly longer period, given that your marginal cost of funds is likely to come down by around, let's say, 50 basis points over next couple of quarters, and that would obviously have a bearing on the overall financial cost that we have.
Okay. Have you raised any capital in Q3? Because your capital adequacy ratio has gone up to 36%.
So we've raised at the end of Q2 750 crores, and obviously there is a increase in profitability, which also gets added to the capital, and that's how you see the number moving.
Okay, Ashish, thanks for giving us those details. The stock up 6.5%, and the company has said that Q4 disbursements will remain flat.